Hello, so my name is Andrew and I'm from Our Game 613, and today I'm bringing a warning. If you are planning to make a YouTube channel, or if you already have one, then don't, because I'm actually becoming really active and I will annihilate you. No, that's just a joke, but seriously, this is a proper warning that anyone who is, especially people who are planning to make a channel or are very early stages of the channel at the moment, need to know this information. People on the bigger end, like obviously the 100k subscriber plus, sorry, they will already know this type of stuff, but it's a really annoying little factor. So obviously, if you want to have your own YouTube channel, then it should not be for the money. That is 100% thing. If you're doing it just for the money, then that is a bad thing. You shouldn't be doing it for that. The reason why that's a bad thing is because your content will not be improving. So you'll get some content out, you'll realise that you're getting money for it, and then you'll be like, we'll just leave it as that. You'll never continually try to improve it. It isn't a bad thing to be doing it for money, as long as you're doing it more for the quality and more for enjoyment from doing it. Because obviously money can help you further that as a career, and obviously furthering it as a career, you make better content because you have more time to do it and you have more money to buy things to make the content better. So say for example you earn £1,000 of $1,500 per month, then you can't really afford much stuff if you've got bills to pay and stuff like that. So you get your basic HD PVR or Elgato, depending on your preference. You get your PC, you've got your games, and then that's all sorted. That's good. But then the people who are at the top end of YouTube, they have proper high-end computers. They have the best capture cards. Some of them even built into the machines to make them faster. They've got better screens. They've got everything better. And why is that? Because they've got the money, they can afford to buy it. So that's fine. It's not a problem, that. So that's good. But my problem is with people who add music to games and then expect to be able to copyright people's videos for that. That is one thing that really annoys me on YouTube at the moment. Like for example, if you make a video on GTA 5 and then you've got Rihanna's Only Girl in the World song playing in the background on the radio station Non-Stop Pop, which is in game, then I can understand why that's a dumb thing to do, because it's obviously a copyrighted track and people like Rihanna have their monetary people checking up for it all the time. Well, it's obviously not Rihanna doing it, it's a record label, but you know what I'm trying to say. So that's fair enough, and you can probably appeal against that one and possibly, if you're lucky, get away with it. But it's something you should know, right, that's a proper song. We're not going to bother trying to do that. But what's actually really annoying me is there's games like Riptide Grand Prix 2. That's got songs that are not charts, they're not popular, they're nothing. They're actually made just for that game, and for some reason I got a copyright strike. A copyright content ID claim against a song that's in game, and apparently that song is by a company called Dig Dis, which is something that I've not heard anyone say diss since like 2005. And apparently the song's called Hype. Now, I've not actually checked this copyright song, but I know it's one of the ones in game, and I can imagine one of the type of songs in that game being called Hype. So that's what's annoying me. If you're going to put a song like that in game, and it's not a proper song, it's just like a music, it's not even got singing on that one, so there's no vocals on it at all, it's just a computer generated track by the Dig This people, I'm guessing. If you're going to be putting that into a game, you should expect it to be put onto YouTube in videos and stuff. And if it is in that kind of context, and they're not just uploading it going, hey, look at this tune, then you shouldn't be copyrighting claiming it. And if you obviously know it's not a big song, and it's not like a proper song even, if you can't buy it on, so basically if you can't buy it on iTunes or in a music store, then you should pretty much have a non-automated system of finding copyrighted material, and maybe you should I forgot what I was trying to say now. Maybe they should actually automate. Also, maybe they should check it themselves. Is what I'm trying to say. As in people checking it rather than robots. Because it's really annoying when you put a lot of effort into a video, you do all the work, and then they go copyright that because one of their songs is in the whole of the video. Now the Riptide video wasn't actually much effort put into it. It's literally just a live stream, that one. So I'm not too fussed about it at all on that one. But it's when they do it and you've just put a load of effort into the video. So I could have made a lot of effort into that video, made a proper edited video and done all the proper commentaries on it and all the proper little funny little whirly gigs that you like to see on screen. And just because they don't like the fact that their song's in my video, they're going to content ID the video so they get all the money for it. So I'm thinking that some people actually just put their music, accept people to put their music in their game just so they can claim more money from it. And that is a greedy thing to do. If someone's, so it's like say you go to work, you do your 9-hour shift, then because you used my keyboard or something, say you work in an office or something, and I use your keyboard for 5 minutes, does that mean that I should get all that day's wage from the whole 9 hours? No, I shouldn't. It's just stupid. Basically, it's just one of the things where if you're going to use music in games, verify it first. Just do like a little thing. Maybe try and put like a private clip up with the music if you're not 100% sure. But even in that one, I wouldn't have thought they would copyright strike it. I played Kung Fury Street Rage before that, and that's got a really epic track in the background. And it's not a proper one. It's just a regular tracking game. But that one didn't get copyright striked, or I keep saying copyright strike to mean content. When I say copyright strike to mean content ID'd. I've not got any copyright strikes in this channel just yet, so that is an incorrect statement to make. But yeah, the content, it always comes up with the email. Hi iGame613. A copyright owner using content ID has claimed some material in your video. This is just a heads up. Don't worry, you're not in trouble, and your account is not. Sorry. And your account standing is not affected by this. There are ads running either in your video, and the revenue will now go to the copyright owner, or the copyright owners defend. Yeah. Okay. So basically, what they say is that they're going to give the money from that video to the copywriter person, which just isn't right, I don't think. But what actually annoys me even more is I'm with the Freedom Network. I'm on one of their little sister networks called YT Gamers, or YouTube Gamers is what it obviously blatantly meant to be. But yeah, YT Gamers they call themselves. And I got a couple of copyright content IDs from them as well. And let me just quickly find them. Because what Freedom do, I don't blame Freedom for this. But what Freedom do, they get the music people and they say, hey, can our partner people use your music from your libraries? And these artists go, yeah, sure, we can use 100% free. We won't copyright ID or anything like that. And then you go and use that music, and it's all fine. Nothing happens. Then 6 months later, you get a content ID warning. And in that warning, it says that they're going to be taking the money from you. So what Freedom says to do is just say to the people, appeal it, and then say to them, the music that I used is from Freedom Partnerships, and I'm a Freedom partner. And then apparently then the strike will go, and then you get all the money from the video again. But that has not actually worked once for me yet. I've had them type of messages pop up 3 or 4 times now in all my videos, and not one of them has gone through as a good appeal. None of them have gone my way. Now, since my video views are no more than 50 per video, it's somewhere between 5 and 20, I believe, at the moment, but the most I get on like a standard video is 50, and I think the highest I've had on this channel is about 3,000, I think, maybe 2,000. But if I were to get bigger on YouTube, which I pray I would, then it's kind of off-putting to get there if you know that people are going to be trying to steal the money from your video views, because apparently the average amount the money you make on YouTube is $1 per 1,000 views. So at the moment I'm earning about 50 cents a month, which sounds pathetic and everything, but it's not too bad considering the amount of views I get. So if I were to get a 10,000 view video, that means that these people, and that was all on the one video that they go on copyright strike thing, content ID, then that means that they would take all the money from that, so they'd be taking my $10, which isn't fair. If I made that video and I made it so it's good enough to get that amount of views, then I should get the rewards from it, and not them, just because they had one little song that played for like 2 minutes in the video that's about 10 minutes long or something. So it's just stupid. So basically this is just a stupid little rant going on, but it is an actual serious thing to keep an eye out for. Obviously in games like GTA, make sure your music is turned off before you go playing the game online, or well, not online, the streams or on videos. I always do that anyway, that's just an obvious one. But other games such as Riptide GP2 or Grand Prix 2 or Grand Prix 2, considering they're being arseholes, make sure you just turn the music off on that type of game as well. Like what I do is, my little personal rule is, if I get a content ID from one of the videos from that game, then I'll just turn the music off from altogether. Is what happened with GTA. I thought, well, maybe not. It'd be a long stretch, and some of the songs you can actually use from it and you won't get anything, but other songs you'll get like proper actual real copyright strike from it, so it's just not worth it. So if you get a copyright content ID on one of your videos from it, then stop using music from that video game. Either that or just stop playing the game altogether. Alternates, I'd say, is if you do turn the music off, obviously the video is going to be a little bit boring, especially in Riptide, where it's just a jet ski pretty much. On that I'd suggest you keep the game audio on, where you have like the jet ski noises and stuff, and just play it silent, and then afterwards in your video editing tools add some music from there. So there is actual websites that don't try copy ID in you, and there's also, I believe, a YouTuber called Bye Bye Copyright as well. He'll allow you to use his music as long as, I believe, you put a credit to him in your video description. And other than that, it's great. So hopefully you guys don't get any content ID strikes like this. Hoping I don't get any copyright strikes either. They are quite hard to get these days. Back in the old days, in 2006 or whatever, you could get copyright strike very easily. I believe I've had one on another channel a while back, but I've never had the full 3 to be suspended. So that's good, I suppose. But anyway, yes, it's iGain613, and I am out! Bye bye!